With all the excitement of the 2022 Mr. Olympia event, with Hattie Shupin winning the whole show, Derek Lunsford, 212 athlete, coming up and taking second place, newcomer Nick Walker getting third, few people mentioned the fact that Brandon Curry, he actually got a victory over Big Ramy, Mom de Hellsbaye, and it has been quite a few years since that actually happened, that Brandon Curry placed ahead of the Big Ram man. And kudos to him. He brought the size. A lot of people said, his midsection was hanging out. He wasn't as conditioned, no striations, but he did bring that large enough package to defeat Big Ramy. And I guess that was his aim in the beginning. And we're going to do a one-on-one comparison between these guys. And shame on me for not doing one before. Let's go through these shots. And fortunately, we have the pre-show. Or the prejudging, rather, the first day. And then we will have a look at the finals with most of the shots anyway. Big Ramy, you can see right away, guys, one of his arms, his left arm, so small. So small. Now, Brandon Curry also has that non-symmetrical look, asymmetry. One of his arms, much bigger than the other. I like the torso heap of Brandon over Big Ramy. Of course, I always did. Ramy's legs are so huge, they make Curry's look tiny. But as a whole, they don't hurt Curry's physique. Now, boom! Ramy was crouching down. This does not help him whatsoever. I kind of prefer Curry. Now go to the finals, and this was basically their posing routines, I believe. Maybe not. But either which way, it was the next day, and Curry looked soft, and his wheels looked down in size. Can you believe that? Does that make sense? Maybe he just wasn't flexing. His body was tired, things of that nature. I don't know. He wasn't used to carrying that much muscle the first day. But either which way, he looked so much better that first day, and Ramy actually looks better, in my opinion, the second day. And Big Ramrod, he usually does bring a better package the next day. So, yeah, front double, I'm kind of leaning towards Big Ramy. If you had both the prejudging and the finals, go to the front lat spread. Now here is one that is generally close between these two, depending on the versions they use. Big Ramy, not bad here at the Olympia, not too bad. Obviously, you can see the divots in the wheels. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Curry's wheels are down in size. I'll tell you that right now. Well, not so much that, but I think his upper body was a little bit bigger. Now here is the finals, guys, and you can see for sure Curry, he did not have that impact that he had the first day. So out of the first two shots, keep in mind, guys, I don't pay attention. Obviously, the judges picked Curry. Curry won the official result. But I'm not going to look at it that way. I'm going to tell you who I honestly think is winning. And so far, turning into the side, I guess Ramy is. But looking at this side chest development, Curry is mopping the floor with Ramrod. Ramy with all due respect, sucked from the side this year. He needs that big man's chest. He needs that thickness in the tricep. His triceps were way down, for sure. So Curry's a friggin' beast in this. Now watch. Boom. Curry, still winning. Ramy, he looks small in that upper body, and his wheels look too big. But Curry, way down in size, or at least vascularity. He wasn't as buff as he was that first day. But still, kind of prefer Curry from the side. Side tricep, no different. Ramrod, just weak in the side. And you'll notice I did make him a little shorter in the side. And that's the case, guys. He bends at the knees. Curry stands somewhat straight. Curry's pretty dry here on the first day. You notice that? Fish scaly skin. Midsection might have been a little soft compared to other versions, but still, I think he looks pretty darn good. Now here is the finals, and I think Curry is the obvious winner. And I was saying that last year, I do believe, from the side. Curry was winning. Side chest, side tricep, things of that nature. He's just the better, more aesthetically pleasing. He looks to be more conditioned in this region of the physiques. Let's go to the back, because it's pretty much a tie game. Kind of had Ramy in the front, Curry in the side. Who's winning from behind? Curry's prettier. I'll tell you that right now. That X frame goes into the wide clavicle, goes into that midsection, and then boom, comes out for the wheels. I don't think he needs any bigger glutes. I think he looks pretty darn good. Good and conditioned. Ramy looks a little drier. His back is occupying more space, but his hips are really wide. And here is the finals. Is Curry just as conditioned here? I don't know. I think maybe. He looks a little less vascular and things of that nature from the front, but from behind, I think he's just as good. Ramy is too. They're both pretty conditioned here. Like I said, I think Ramy is the drier, or at least the more conditioned. You can see more striations in the glutes, anyway. But still, Curry does possess that X-frame. Here's the rear double. And yes, it's not all about who has the more conditioned glutes. It's a combination of everything, aesthetics, flow, who has the muscle where they need it. You look at Curry's physique, and you don't see anything wrong with that. Obviously you could put some more calves, you could put some more hardness, more conditioning in the back itself, traps, things of that nature. But then you look at Ramy, and there's some obvious flaws, guys. Here's the next day, Curry, his back might even have got harder. You know that? Not saying the lower half did, but the back itself. Actually, this is maybe the only shot that I like better the next day. And Ramy, what can you say, guys? What can you say? He brought the condition. He just did not have the size in the arms, and that's a flaw. He doesn't have the lat insertions, and he has a very wide set of hips that I wouldn't say is a plus at all in a bodybuilding competition. Here's the abs and thigh, and I was thinking ramrod coming out of that front, and maybe Curry coming out of the side, but the back shots, I honestly, I'm kind of siding with the judges, and the abs and thigh, it's pretty much a train wreck. That hole in the quad, it could not be more obviously displayed in a shot like this, and Curry, he's not scoring any points with me either in this shot. Them abs need more separation. Still, though, he has the shape. He has the beautiful flow, the things of that nature. And it's a pick'em in the most muscular. Ramy is historically wide from delt to delt. Oh, delt to delt, something, something. Anyway, where did that come from? Quads, very wide, match that upper body, and then kind of tapers down for the calves, things of that nature. But this year, the abs lack the separation, and the arms look small against a smaller guy. So it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So who do you guys... Here's a different most muscular. Who do you guys have winning this one? Big Ramrod? I don't think that I would argue if Ramy won. I would probably side with Curry. He's more aesthetically pleasing, and he brought that added size. And when he has the size to match Ramy, at least in a shot like this, his arms, things of that nature, then I agree with the judges. I don't see a problem with Brandon Curry defeating Big Ramy. In fact, kudos to Brandon Curry. It's been quite some time, 2018. I don't know. I can't remember. Definitely not 2017. Ramy beat Curry. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a good one.